Hello fellow YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. This morning is so lovely. It's chilly, it's foggy, it's damp. It feels very quintessential fall. I even pulled out my favorite, what do you call this, a wrap? It's got this Native American pattern on it and I just find it so cozy. Yesterday I spent a lot of time outside writing my chai project, trying to get it finished. Spoiler alert, I didn't finish it, but I got a lot done. The only side effect is that I've woken up with, I think, a very sinusy headache, so I'm taking the morning slow, even though I don't have time to be slow. You know, a friend and I were talking about that just last night, how the world tells us we need to rush. We always need to be in a hurry. We always need to have our schedule jam-packed full. We've lost the art of slowing down. We've lost the art of not being busy. We've lost the skill to just sit in stillness. And as the weather starts turning, gets colder, as summer starts to bow out and autumn steps in its place, I know winter's coming. And if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know Winter and I are not friends. Only around Christmas do we make up and we get along. So I've been really trying to be mindful about taking time to slow down and enjoy specifically the outdoors, because I know in just a few short months I'm not going to be able to go outside like this. It's going to be far too cold, far too yucky, and I'm not going to want to do it. You know, my arm is breaking. I think I might put you down. Is that good? Can you see me? Yeah, there we go. I'm also taking a very big risk being out here in the damp. I just curled my hair doing the scarf method. If any of you would like a tutorial on that, you can let me know. I've actually been getting a lot of comments on the different hairstyles I've been trying, so I've been playing around with doing just a very short, quick hair tutorial for any of you who are curious. I'm afraid my curls will disappear if I'm out here too long, but that's a risk I'm willing to take because it's just so lovely out. I should probably tell you what the plan is for today, shouldn't I? The plan was to meet with a business partner of mine. I'm trying to be very vague because I'm always afraid that these things won't pan out, and I don't want to say this is happening until it's already midway through happening. That meeting is still going on, just not in person. We're doing it via text because life happens. Neither of us were feeling great today, so it was not a hard no. Not a hard thing to say, you know, let's just do this over technology. Let's not meet in person this morning. That cancellation has freed up my morning, and I'd like to go into town, do a little bit of book browsing at one of my favorite small town bookshops. I'd also like to hole up in a coffee shop for a while, working on some things, my chai project, admin stuff. I'm always more productive when I'm not at home, because when I'm home I see everything that needs doing and it's very distracting to someone with ADD. So I think the only way I'm gonna get productive stuff done is to head out. But like I said earlier, I'm taking the morning slow. I'm not rushing out the door. This headache, I think, is a blessing in disguise because it's forcing me to slow down. It's forcing me to take a breath. Do you ever just sit outside and smell the air after it's rained? I think the word is petrichor, if Doctor Who is to be believed. Oops, my nerd is showing. It's just the best smell. That and a bonfire. Those are probably my top two favorite autumn scents. Anyway, I hope your morning is going well. Hope this video is finding you in a really good place, and if it's not, I hope it lifts your spirits and gives you something cozy to enjoy. I don't think I showed you my newest thrifted piece. It's just this little sign. I had a friend's sign in its place, but it needed something autumny, so I've put this Pumpkin Farm Pick Your Own sign on. It's so cute! And this is my slouchy, cozy outfit, by the way. Oh, my hair is losing its curl already, just from that little bit of moisture. Oh no! Oh Oh well, this wrap is from ThredUp, as is the shirt I'm wearing. It's ombre, and it's got these really cool shoulder cutouts. So cute. The colors went so well together, I couldn't not put them together. Sorry, una memento, admin stuff. Oh, I wish I could ask you guys. I'm making decisions that will impact you in the future if all goes well. I can't ask you your opinion. Okay, admin done for now. I need to put some lipstick on. That is task number 1, or else I just don't look put together. There we go. All right, so first things first, I need a coffee. Second thing second, like I mentioned this before, I'm gonna stop by our local bookstore and just have a little browse. And I also need to take some pictures so that I can post about the giveaway that I'm planning. If you watched my last video where I redesigned my book nook into something very fall and cozy, I mentioned I want to do a blind date with a book giveaway to 3 winners. I want to handpick them myself. They'll all be pre-loved books with a few little added goodies thrown in. I'm gonna have to get creative with what I call it, because if I call it a giveaway, Instagram is weird about that stuff and doesn't show it to anybody. So I want to take some pictures for that while I'm out and about in town, and maybe see if I can find a book or 2 to potentially use for this blind date book giveaway. Okay, so there's a lot of construction happening. I'm not even confident I can get to the coffee shop in the bookstore. I guess we'll have to get out and see. Well, that's a bummer. Their internet was down, so the coffee shop is cash only, and I don't have cash, so I guess we're going coffee free. Hello loves, I'm back home. I did get some work done, but I really spent a lot of the time talking to the owner of the bookshop. If you are local or close to local and you've never been to a Roundabout Books, oh, you've got to go. I always tell you guys that my town is a mix between Stars Hollow and Hallmark. It's just the most charming, quintessential small town. That bookstore is one of the hole-in-the-wall places bookworms like me thrive in. It's just this eclectic collection of you never know what you're gonna find kind of books, and I did grab myself a find. One book. I allowed myself one book, and this is one that I've wanted for years and years. It's just always been too expensive. It's just never been an expense that I felt comfortable making until I found it at Roundabout Books. Did I mention that this bookstore has everything at a lower price? Usually around half the price of whatever the original price was, but sometimes they have them for even less. And what I got is this unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. I felt like this was a necessary purchase for the autumn season. I want to try a lot of these recipes. No, they will not be keto. Maybe I'll try to keto-fy them, at least some of them, but there are drinks, there are treats, and they all sound so good. Some of the meals I'm not all that fussed about. Like, what's the one? Brussels sprouts with chestnuts. I mean, to each their own, but I could live without that. I'm very curious about treacle pudding. What is treacle? If you're from Britain, what is treacle? What is that? For me, I always think of licorice. I have nothing to base that assumption on. That's just where my head went when I heard treacle. It reminded me of licorice. It's probably not. Oh, it tells you right here. Treacle is like molasses and is made during sugar refining. Black treacle is like dark molasses, and light treacle is also called golden syrup, which can be found in some supermarkets and specialty food stores. The light variety is so good that if you buy it, you might find yourself sneaking spoonfuls every now and then. Okay, so it's like maple syrup, that kind of thing. Interesting. See, I've already learned something and I only just bought the book. This felt like the perfect autumn purchase, so I'm very excited to dip into this and try some of these recipes. And now I'm hungry. I did that to myself. I walked into that buying a recipe book. Now I'm hungry. I think I feel like making pumpkin bread. I haven't made it yet this year. I won't lie, I've kind of been craving it the past few weeks, but I've held off until I started making my fall content because I figured if I'm gonna make it, I want to film it. And I've already bought most of the ingredients. I think the few that I don't have, my mom does. It's very nice living in the same house as your parents. It's like going over to your neighbors. You get to borrow an egg or a cup of flour. I think I'm gonna go downstairs and make some pumpkin bread. So they're out of the oven and they didn't rise much. They look very dense. I did the recipe to the T. I just used different ingredients like coconut flour instead of the normal one. I used a different kind of sugar that's keto friendly. Do you think they'll taste good?
Oh, I think it'll taste good. It'll just be a little different consistency. It won't be as cakey, maybe.
Well, it said that these were like the gooeyest, yummiest kind of bread, which is why I did this recipe. Okay, I want to taste test these. They've been sitting for a bit now. Cut smoothly. Ooh, it's very crumbly. I'm not sure if that bodes well or not. Tastes good. Just doesn't stick together. Hi, it's a little while later and I have thoughts on my pumpkin bread. I left the big loaf downstairs for my parents to have. My brother took one of the small loaves and I took the other little loaf for myself. After eating it, after ruminating on it, trying a few bites, I have thoughts. The first one being, keto is hard, especially for those nostalgic sweet treats that you're used to tasting a certain way. It feels important to have it taste the way you think it should, and expensive when it doesn't go the way you want. I followed a recipe that had normal ingredients, aka unhealthy ones. And I tried to combat that a little bit, made it a little more keto friendly by adding coconut flour, a type of keto friendly sugar I can't pronounce, and that's it. Those are the only two changes I made to the recipe. Everything else I did to the letter. The first issue, which I don't know why it came out this way, I'm thinking it's just an ingredients thing, and I added oil. I double checked how much oil I was supposed to use because I thought maybe I read the measurements wrong. Nope, I did it right. The picture showed a very runny consistency, which is what I remember it looking like when Mom and I would make it when I was little. Mine did not look like that. Mine looked very, not in any way, a liquid. When it finished baking, I took it out of the oven and realized it hadn't risen at all. It was very dense, which instantly made me worry. As soon as I put it in the bread tin, I was like, I don't know if this is supposed to pack down as much as it is, but okay, we'll give it a try. But it tastes great. It doesn't taste like the pumpkin bread from my childhood, but it tastes good. So I'd call it a mixed success. I wouldn't say that it's something I would want to make exactly the same way again. In fact, I think I'd like to try again. I'd like to get new ingredients, try different ingredients maybe. Either make it the right way, aka the unhealthy, delicious, so yummy way, and just do portion control, make sure I eat something with protein so I can combat any sugar spikes that might happen. By the way, if you're new and don't know, I have type 2 diabetes. I've been keto for about 3.5 years, so anytime I have something sweet, I have to have protein so my sugar doesn't spike and then subsequently crash. Trust me, don't try the hard way. Imagine a Thanksgiving food coma times 10. Not fun. But it was a good experiment. I'm not sad that I did it. Well, my wallet's a little sad. Not gonna lie, but I'm happy I did it. But I think I'm gonna leave the vlog here for now and pick it up on another day. I have no idea what I'm gonna fill this vlog with, but I know it's not complete. There's far more fun to be had. What that fun is, I guess you and I will have to both be surprised. Good morning. It's very early. I usually let myself sleep in a little more than this, which is not saying much because I always get up around 8:30, 9 at the latest. It's my own fault. I did this to myself. Today's payday, which means first things first, I buy the things that are priority, aka groceries, and they're ready a few minutes early. I'm obviously not ready to go. Today's Friday, which also means it's editing day, and I'm still filming tomorrow's vlog, so that doesn't really bode well for editing Cassie. I have a feeling the vlog will not be on time at 6 a.m. I've just sort of abandoned the idea that my vlogs will ever be on time, at least with this work schedule. My upload schedule worked with my old job. I made it so that it worked, but now that my work schedule is completely different, it's just a little harder to stay on top of things. I've even considered moving my Saturday uploads to Sunday. I don't know. I don't want to change it. I feel like it's cemented now. Everyone expects the vlogs on the days that I've set. I don't want to confuse the algorithm. It's just starting to like me. Speaking of filming, I have a couple things I want to film with you today. One is getting groceries, obviously, which isn't all that exciting. But I have a package that came in last night, and I need you to understand how much self-control it took to not open it off camera. I sat it on my couch so I wouldn't forget about it this morning. It's still there unopened, so I need you to be proud of me. I need you to applaud me in the comments. Good job, Cassie. Great show of self-restraint. So I want to open that with you when I get back from getting groceries. All right, let me do some mascara and we'll head out the door, get my groceries, and start today. So thanks to Instagram, I discovered this artist named Andrew Gialanella. His music is all guitar, and it's just the most relaxing, soul-calming music. It's perfect when you want to add a soundtrack to the calm moments in your life, something without lyrics, but a whole lot of feeling. I really like his stuff right now, so I'm gonna listen to that on the way to the grocery store.
I don't know about you, but I'm the kind of stubborn that has to take everything in one trip. I cannot come back down and have multiple trips. It's just a matter of pride. Am I alone? Is anybody else weird like that? Let me know in the comments. You know it's time to clean your fridge when you're running out of places to put things. Okay, I wanted to sit in my book nook, but I'm wondering if the lighting's gonna be too weird. If I lean forward, I look silly. If I lean back, I'm half in shadow. Maybe I'll just sit on the edge of the chair. It is now time to unbox this package. I'm so excited. I don't even think I told you who it's from. This is from my friend Allison, who owns the ABC Market. If you've seen any of my vlogs where I go to vintage market days of Dayton and Cincinnati, it's the booth that has all of the bookish things. Book-themed candles, cute reading lights, bookish merch. I mean, she has everything you could want. And I made a little purchase for myself from her shop. The cool and genius thing about Allison is that after she goes to these festivals, any merchandise that's left over she'll sell in a story sale on her Instagram, because that way, if you aren't able to go to the physical booth, you're able to get whatever's left over afterward in the convenience of your own home. I have been on the hunt for a fall jacket. The two kinds I was looking for was a quilted jacket and a vintage Navajo leather jacket. I'll put some pictures on the screen to show you kind of what they look like. And the thing about those jackets, especially the vintage ones, they're not made for plus sizes. It's very hard to find something that's old and historic in larger sizes, mostly because people back then, that wasn't the common size. But Allison always provides plus size options in her shop, which I adore. So I bought myself a quilted jacket. It looks so cool already. Oh my goodness. It's so cozy. It feels like a blanket. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay, I was a little nervous about the sizing. She told me it was super oversized. I believe this is a large. Yes, this is a large. I haven't owned a large anything in a very long time. So I was a little unsure how this would fit me. I'll definitely have to try it on. Doesn't that look like the coziest fall jacket? I'm in love. That looks so cute, and it definitely looks like it'll fit me just from holding it up. It's not cool enough to wear it yet. And I think I spied something extra in here. What did she add? Oh, she added stickers. How cute. I'm gonna have to put these on my laptop. She added fictional wanderlust. So cute. Stars Hollow. Founded in 1779. And then she has a sticker that says main character energy, which I absolutely love. And then her business card. Thank you, Allison, if you're watching, for all the extra goodies. Now, I need to try this on. Just a second. I just put on a random shirt just so I could have something to put under the jacket. I'm telling you, this feels like blanket material. All right, moment of truth. Is the large going to fit me? Oh, I think by George it fits. This is so cute. It's shorter in the front than I would normally go with, but it does allow you to see what shirt you're wearing underneath. I need to see this in a full-length mirror, I think. The viewfinder is not enough. Let's see. I think what's throwing me off is the fact that it's short in the front, which is not a style I normally gravitate to. The fabric is amazing. The feel is so cozy. I think I love it. I think I just found my fall jacket. I think part of the problem is I have such a long torso that short things can make me look a little stumpy. I love everything else about it, like so much. I love the little pockets, the turtle shell buttons. Cute, cute, cute. Quick change, got dressed in something a little more sensible for work, and I've realized I've completely run out of time to film anything else if I want to get the video edited tonight and uploaded tomorrow, so I'm gonna leave the vlog here. I hope it was a good vlog for you. I have one that will be very fun for next week. I've already got it planned out. It'll be something a little bit more simple for me to film, but hopefully you guys will enjoy the experience. If you're new or a casual lurker that's been here a while but hasn't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a future video from me. My goal for the past ever, in fact since the inception of this channel, is to get it monetized, which means I'm able to earn an income through the videos that I create. Don't let the commercials that pop in on my video fool you. It doesn't mean I earn anything. I don't earn a cent. YouTube takes all of that because I'm not monetized yet. One way you can help out this channel is by sharing it with a friend who you think would like my content and watching videos all the way through without a pause. That will rack up my watch time, which I need 4,000 hours for in order to qualify to be monetized. It's a whole process, but thank you to everyone who shows up every single week, diligently, loyally, leaving comments, being so supportive. I appreciate you so much. Growing slow is always hard because you want to get there faster, but I'm really glad that I was able to grow slowly because it's allowed me to curate the most wonderful, close-knit community. You guys. I love chatting to you in the comments. I will catch up on comments. I know I'm a few videos behind, but I read every single one of them, and I talk to you guys all the time on Instagram. It's just the most fun. It's like having besties on the internet. So thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing and showing up every single week. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye.